Welcome back to Farming Simulator 22 with me, Schaefer D. We're in episode 23. So, in the previous episode, we planted and we purchased another field. Our animals is doing good, everything's full. So if you look here, we purchased field 39. We planted this with grass. I think, yeah, you won't see it, but is grass in there. Here we've planted sunflowers. My aim is to get canola in here, and here we've got barley already. It's almost ready to harvest, but I would like to get this canola going. I wanted to buy this field, but while we've got the grass field, we can make bales and hay bales and straw bales, everything we need from all our other crops, including this grass and hay. So then we can look at, once I've got the bales going, we'll look at getting into like sheep or something. So this we can only plant, let me see, we've planted, now it's March, we've planted the sunflower. So if we skip to the barley, which is in June, yikes, that's still a long way to go to get to harvest point. Sunflowers will be in August. Our eggs, which I'm really hoping we can sell, the only sale that we can do after this is in November. Lettuce and sunflower oil is in February. Not that we can sell sunflower oil because we need more sunflowers. So we might go and rest. That's all filled up. The lettuce must build up. We'll move it out of the way once the production shows it's full. We've done a 40 row plant. I think it's a 40 row unit this. I tried to count, but there's too many rows to count. So yeah, it looked like a 40 row unit. I might be mistaken, I might be right. Oh, I nearly got hit by a car there. So let's sleep until 9 o'clock. Now why I'm showing you this is what I do every day just to make sure that my farm is on track. I want to show you while I'm sleeping why I'm doing this. So we're in April now. As you can see, in April still we can't do anything. We can plant corn, but that's pointless as we need canola on the ground. I wanted to do a wheat run. The problem with wheat is that it's late September and October, and if I plant there I can only harvest later when I don't want to harvest. So while we're in this menu, is there any specials? Oh greatness, how many meters at 10.6? That is a lovely unit. 229, still a bit above our fireplace. That is a, for that price it's not too bad. It's a 10.6 meter. Let's just have a look at it. What's all the design for 35? If you want the air bar to it, 635, 735. I would love to have it as a 735 unit, but that I would rather buy brand new, because this is how old, it doesn't say here. Well, 16 months old, and it's got 9.3 hours on it. That's not bad. It's minus 47% discount. Yikes, I'm really thinking about it, but is it going to be worth it to us? I mean, to buy it that price, and it's just gonna, no, I'm gonna skip on that one. Okay, our animals, oh goodness, I really want to check my recording time, and I also want to get into the harvest of things. June we can start harvesting barley. Let's go down to the animals. We don't owe the bank anything. The animals is still good. Both chicken coops are still fairly there. Okay, so we'll rest another month just to get the months to go a little bit. I need to get to that point where I can say we're progressing, we're getting there, we're pushing for the right reasons, and the goal is there. We remain now. So if you look, yeah, the animals is starting to run a bit short. Not too bad. Why did I go out there? Not too bad, really. We're in May. We still can't plant anything that I want to plant. I want to get to the canola plantation, but also I want to do the barley and sunflower harvest. Here we've only got this one product in there. So let's invest another month. I need to adjust my time. I need to see what time of zone I've got it on now. Please don't rain during harvest. Okay, so we're in June. June. Okay. Oh, that's nice. Okay, hold on a minute. An X9, 10 months old, 8 hours for that price. Okay, that can't be right though. Because I think it comes as a base. Wait a minute. If you wanted the additional pipe. Guys, I need this harvester. The X9. Wow. It holds 16,200 liters in the hopper. This is not actually the unit that I want. The other unit, I think. Okay, hold on with that. 308,000 pounds. Oh, golly me. This is such a hard choice now. Let's pop up to the harvesters. Let's rock and roll over to the X9. There's the normal X9. I think, if I'm not mistaken, that's a T series. That's the S790. I think this is the Big Bertha. There it is. That's the one I want. 27,400 now. I just want to show you. Sorry guys, my angle is out here, but if we go for the tracked unit, those are all the wheel types, but I want the, those are the tracks that I want. European one, European, oh that's the Aussie style. US style is not too bad, but I don't like the blinker sticking out there. I like the European spec. That's European 3, European 2. At the maybe there will be, yeah, more like that. Maybe right next to the feed house. Lights, deluxe set, design. We don't want any stickers on it. Rear hitch, we want the static center. It's a pity they don't have the Lankota system there. The pipe, long pipe, rear axis, wide rear axis. I'll name that number 1, and that's it. If you look at that price, 633,000 pounds. That's what we need, is that Big Bertha. Now, unfortunately, the one that's on sale now does not meet the requirement that we're looking for. Okay, so let's look at the rest. We can harvest barley. That's what we're going to do in this episode, which is very nice, very pleasant, because we do need the barley for our animals. As you can see, if we scroll down to our animals, the X is running out of space. Same here, and we need to. Is all our chickens up to production? Why? Oh, reproduce because of the. Okay. Wow, our chickens are really delivering. Come now, Shafady. Bump that one out a little bit. And that's not what I wanted or I had in mind, but okay, let's move these pallets around quickly so that we've got more spawn space there for the eggs. I'm just gonna put it down to line it up properly. We do have a lot of eggs though, but I think by the time we sell them we'll have a truckload full, I'm sure. Well, nobody's complaining because I need to get to a decent amount. We can get, I think, with our header and our current harvester, we can get like maybe 110,000 pounds out of it. If I sell the eggs, now what I want to do is sell all the eggs, and then maybe we'll have a look at, even if I have to take out a loan and pay off that loan, maybe that's something that I need to look at, to invest in a much better harvester. Oh golly, shows you how quick the eggs are doing their thing. These chickens are really reproducing, or the eggs, they're laying eggs like they pay to do so. So once we've moved this, I want to get into the harvester, harvest that field quickly. Or I think most probably, because it's 2 fields, I'll run a time lapse, a decent time lapse on it, and then we can get that going. I mean, yikes, we've got eggs here for days. I should have been stacking this in our trailer. I might do that off screen for you guys. Just stack it neatly, fill it up. By the time we need to sell, then we can just sell and get this over and done with. The last time I think we sold, if I'm correct, yeah, I think we sold 32 pallets. Because November is the best price. That's why I'm selling November. Yeah, we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 23. Yeah, we'll get there. So what we need to do now is get harvesting. Let's just look at our water situation while we're at it. The food I will top up just now. The water, there's still enough water, and there's more than enough space, I think. It will respawn eventually. That's going good, and there we need that. Is this activated, all of them? Yes, these. So you'll see there's a lot of pallets. If I move one, another will spawn, and it's just a non-ending situation. So here's our dates file. Oh, I pressed to load up to that. Did I press the wrong button? I think I did. Once again, unfold this unit solo. Now I do know we need to give this a little bath. We'll get to that. Oh, it's not ready to harvest yet. Maybe in the next day. Maybe I planted it a bit late. I almost think I did. Well, let's park this unit and see what's going on. Switch that off, get out here. It should still show that it's growing. Let's see if we forward time a little bit. Maybe it will go to growth stage. Our time scale, I wanted to upgrade that now. Okay, 360 while that's carrying on and doing its thing. Once this one changes over, the other one will too. I need to see how our sunflowers and our grass is doing over here. Sunflowers is getting there. Oh, we've got eyes, people. Look at the eyes in there. It's looking at this one. Now, as you can see, as it grows even taller, wherever the sun is, if the sun is over there, they will all be facing that way. They always face towards the sun. Oh, honey, ready to mow this, but we're not going to get to that now. Due to the fact that I don't have a tether anything, so it doesn't seem like we'll be able to harvest today. It does. I've got it on an insane time lapse, and it's just not getting there for us now. So we might have to go sleep another day. Rest a bit. That's still gathering. That's still gathering. Yeah, I'm gonna rest another day. Just before we do that, let's set it down to 5. And we'll rest until 8 o'clock in the morning. It's really a pity about that X9. But if you look at it, a lot of people say, why did you pass that up? I had to. I didn't have a choice. Because the reason for that being is, if I did take that unit, I still needed to buy a header for it. Then I need to service it. And we all know John Deere is not easy to service or cheap to service. It is easy, but it's not cheap. Oh, there goes another egg pallet. I know I wanted that unit, but it's not the exact unit that I need. I need the one that I can upgrade the grain hopper to hold more than 22,000 liters. If I can get that done, yes, then I'll buy that unit. We'll check now what popped up new in... I hope a tether pops up, the right tether that I want, or a decent windrower at least. So let's have a look at it. There's the X9 still. Oh, it's oof, look at this unit, 12 meter, but I don't need it. I have a unit at the moment, and oh golly, no, we can't take this. We can't plant everything that we want. Let's just see. This is the pneumatic store. It does grass, oilseed radish and canola. So for 20,000, that's not bad for a 12 meter, but it's not what we want. We will in future look at upgrading to another tractor, but it's just a pity this you can't upgrade the grain hopper on it. I mean, if it wasn't for that grain hopper, we would have had that unit. Let's just see how our animals is doing for now. I just need to ensure that they don't run out of food. They're running in the red, but there is still... I'll get that done before the end of the day, and voila. So yeah, I'm gonna run a straw swath. If it means that I need to buy a baler in this episode, which we will have a look at the price. Sorry if I'm jumping up and down, guys, but I mean, we all know I want this Crown trailer, or the Crown unit. That's 155k. Oof. I'll have to take out a little bit of a loan, which I really didn't want to do. I'll have to take out like a £35,000 loan. That's fine. Then I can buy this unit. Once we've bought this unit, if I sell the eggs, the first thing I do is I settle the loan, and then we can look at potentially getting a additional, maybe tether and windrower. So the first field I'm gonna do, it doesn't really matter which field I'll start off on this field. It's fine. So obviously this will run a time lapse on this, but I'll do the headlands with you guys, and then I'll time lapse the rest. And oh, don't drive in there. Okay, put that down. I'll run the headland with you guys. Is it on straw swath? No, it's not. Please don't. Dry swap. Switch off the engine. Okay, let's see if the straw swath is enabled now. Please tell me it is. I think it is. Yeah, honey. Why every time do I... okay, I had a different data on here. Sunflower header. We did the sunflower, so I forgot now. If you swap headers, once you come back, you need to switch on the straw swath again. Now, a lot of people ask me, why Schaefer at the end of every you back up like I'm doing now? Oh my gosh, why do I keep on switching off the engine? Huh. Epic fail. Okay, now I know. I've got the two buttons on my system configured. Why does it... wait a minute. Why is my start button activating my header and my header switching off the machine? I'll show you now. Okay, this button is supposed to lower my header and switch it on. That's switching off the harvester. Let's start it. This button is supposed to start the machine. For some reason it swapped around on its own. I didn't tamper with those. So I'll go and reconfigure that. Once we're done here, I know now don't mess up the two. Okay, so in the next episode we'll buy the baler, get the straw swath picked up and put the bales wherever I can seem to fit them in. Or I might buy, I don't know. Okay, right button, then I go with it, back up so that it doesn't create a big heap at the end of our run. So by that being said, let's get this one filled. This one filled I'll do with you guys, as maybe I'll do both. Okay, switch off to get that going. I had to switch it off to switch that on. So enjoy the music, everybody. Okay, so that is the last of the barley. Happy days. That's an additional 1207 liters on top of what we've got in the silo now. I'm extremely happy with that yield result because we've filled up the chicken coops completely, all the way, and we gained a lot of grain from this field, so I'm very happy with that. As long as the chickens are fed, that's why we've got the barley fields going. We will narrow the fields down as we go along. For now, I'm thinking maybe the next run we'll just see how the planting schedule is like. Let's fold this unit up. We might the next run do a wheat harvest, but in the next episode we're gonna buy that baler that I so desperately want, because it is a nice unit. Let's just make sure we don't bump this data out. Set that down, switch it off or lift because the buttons are configured on. Oh my gosh, I need to jump over there. So our chickens are fully fed, and in here 26,826 liters barley. So with this, it should come down to like maybe 28,000. I'm very happy with. Oh, I'll turn off. I'm very delighted with that run. Okay, there we go. Barley going in. In the. Let's see. Let's jump out here quickly. Just see how much we made. 28,000 liters and 34. I wasn't far off. Okay, let's not indicate. Close that cover. Detach from this unit. And let's go park this. So that's gonna be it for this episode. Within the next episode we will be doing straw bales. Now for the straw bales, I'll have to make space for it. Now what, let's go to third person view. Let me just zoom in a bit. Let's get the water pumped up. Now I'm thinking of, because I looked at the cereal factory, we're gonna need honey, etc. So I'm really thinking hard about it to get a few beehives up, maybe one, I don't know, maybe the big one, maybe two. That we'll look at in the next episode as well. Don't know where to place it yet. Whoa, this is taking a lot of water though. I'm gonna dump this little bit out of here, fill it up quickly by our tap. I'll fill these up and then that will be the end of this episode. Now there has been complaints, I know, not complaints, it's been brought to my attention, let me put it that way, to say that previously when I was talking to microphone, it will all of a sudden the voice will start, or the voice quality will start dropping, etc. That's my fault and I must apologize for that, because the way I've got my setup on my gaming station, I sit in my chair and do my recording, and then I move to get comfortable. Without knowing, I move away from the microphone, and then I realize I'm a bit far away from the microphone, or way far away from the microphone, and then I move my chair back into the position that it needs to be in, and then my voice quality returns all of a sudden. So I do apologize for my viewers. I will not move my chair away anymore, or move at all while I'm doing recordings, so I must apologize to you all for that. That is purely my fault. I can't blame anybody for the mistakes that I made during my recordings. So once we fill this up, we'll just check quickly what everything looks like. If everything's happy and no production is running that shouldn't be running. So within the next episode, good news, we'll get that chrome baler, the very expensive one that I so desperately want. Because that we can use for straw, hay, grass, etc. Clean up all these fields. I don't know where we're going to pack it though. Oh, sorry sir. I do apologize. Farmer at work here. And once we've got that, then I think I need to get maybe a forage wagon. Going into the future, then we'll buy ourselves a straw and hay barn. Then we can also do loose straw and hay, potentially grass. We'll see how things go. I'll be delighted with that, because then I don't have to put up bales all over the world. But I do need bales, that I know for sure. Don't bump that into the wall now, Sheffield. Come now. Okay, switch that off. Get out here. This hasn't been updated yet. Yes, I'm missing out on the X9. Oh, what a bummer. Even if I wanted it now, then it would have cost me to go for a loan. So far, our grass field over there is doing good. Let's just have a look at our chicken coops, and that's where we will end this one. So, our grain's 100%, 8,775 liters, which is very nice. 8,700. One thing I do need to look at. How old are these chickens? 35, 28. The older ones, 24, 50 of them. In the next episode, or the episode after that, we will surely look at the older hens. We can sell them. Now I don't go and look at my water supply. That's full, all of it's full. Obviously my oil mill's not running at the moment. I'm pleased with that. Our eggs, we should have another few pallets spawn. Let's just look at our planting situation here for the next season. So we've harvested the barley now. In the next episode, I'm pretty sure it will be on the same month, in July. We will bale the fields, and then we can plant canola. So I'm thinking, let me just have a look at this carefully now. Okay, I might be planting. Why? Oh, we need canola for our factory, so I might be planting canola here and here, so that I can have my crop rotation, because we previously had sunflower in here. Now our sunflowers over there, so I might plant that field canola, this field canola, and that field over there with wheat. That's also for our chicken. I really want to get wheat is much cheaper than barley, so I'll rather get the barley going. The reason why I want to do 2 fields with canola is we need the canola oil produced there. I don't know what's the most expensive that we can get for canola or sunflower. I'll have to have a look at that. This grass field is looking very nice, so let's quickly have a look at the pricing before we go off. I think it's all the way up, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, yeah, it is. Sunflower oil, it's best in February. That's how I've got it down. For 5,000 pounds, 5,001 pounds roughly. Canola oil, 5,700. See, that leaves me with options now. I would have loved to do canola, but now that I've seen the prices there, I wonder how far out are we. Oh, I could have planted sunflowers. Okay, but I need a crop rotation, so I can't go back on it unless I plant this field wheat. No, I'll do a canola run so that we can get canola pellets out of that as well, so that our factory remains going. So we'll do 2 canola fields here. If I plant canola in the next month, ooh, I'm gonna miss out on the sunflower plant cycle. Options. You know what? It's gonna be a while. If I plant there, harvest there, then I'm out on the harvest time already. So I'm gonna give that field and this field. Okay, we've got sunflowers in there already, so that's a bonus. Our harvest we can do there. I'm gonna boom another sunflower in here. I know it's wrong, I know the crop cycle, crop rotation. Because if I plant anything here, I can't harvest it beforehand. So I might leave these 2 fields. I might even, going in future, merge those 2 fields. The only thing that I don't like about that is I'll clear out this road here. Maybe I'll buy another field and merge those 2 fields as a sunflower field, one huge sunflower field. I think that's potentially a good game plan, because I don't need this road in between here. Then I can use that 1, 2, 3 fields for my chickens, or even those 2 fields for the chickens I can merge, and this one I can put grass in. I think that's the best idea. After I've done this field, the grass run, I'm going to clear out this field, move the grass to this side, get this done, then grass here, sunflowers there. So I need to do this before we eat the sunflowers again. Then I'll put sunflower there, merge these 2 fields, make it one huge sunflower field for that factory. Because I saw now the canola price is a bit down, so I'll rather pull sunflower all the way. Then I'll use those 2 fields for the chickens. That seems like a brilliant idea. Now this field here, I can expand it a little bit this way. I can even come with it a little bit this way. And at the end here, for more grass, I know we can just mow this, but there's no yield on this. It's just normal grass. Then I might bring this up to here, like there-ish. And we've got a nice and big grass field. Yes, I know the first time we have to maybe take half of the field, half it in 2 sections, that field down there. I'm just using an example now. We'll just do the first one grass bales, straight without tedding it. The second cycle we'll do hay bales, and then we move, obviously by then it would move here. Then 1 cycle grass, 1 cycle hay, and so forth. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please do give the video a thumbs up, hit that like button. If you want to leave a comment, please feel free to do so. If you want to share this video, please be my guest. And please do not forget to hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. Whatever you choose to do, see you guys in the next episode. Enjoy, everybody.